Alright, so I don't know what happened. The tapes, the video stopped. So I don't know where we left off, but so I'm just gonna just start again on that part. Um. So I got both parts in me. I got Mount Vernon, New Rochelle, the Bronx in me. I got Central Islip, that whole area out there in me. In both of those cities, Central Islip, which is a town in the town of Islip. Shout out to my man Darren Green. He just ran for city council out there, and we endorsed him. Um, and shout out to all my people from Central Islip. They still hold me down. They still, CILI. Shout out to my man Heath, who does the slang Smith, the shirts and the jerseys, the shirts y'all see me wear with say JVC Force. They were all done by a company called Slang Smith, cat from Central Islip, Long Island. So shout out to everybody in Long Island. But yo, I'm Mount Vernon too. Like this is my home. This is where my mom was born. This is where I'm from. And I got to have both places in me in my growing up. So that's why I'm doing a book called Hip Hop from the 914, and I got a record called Strong Island. I got into the game out in Long Island. Um, but so that's the story. Like, um, I figured I was just talking to somebody on the phone earlier, and again the conversation came up, and I was looking for a topic for my next video, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do a video about that. So this is it. 914 to the 914 to 516 and back again. Um, you know, um, it helps to, you know, I didn't spend all my time in Mount Vernon, so I got to see other things. Before I came back, before my mom got sick, and I came back to Mount Vernon, I came back to Westchester when my mom was living there in New Rochelle at the time. I was in Atlanta for like 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So I got to see all that. Hip hop took me around the world 3 times and all that good stuff. Got to see other parts of the country. It was a beautiful thing. So I kind of got a more worldly view of things, and I think, um, you know, for you parents out there, you need to get your kids and let them experience other things that they normally wouldn't experience in their town. Take them out of town, take them other places, let them see other things and have other experiences. It was confusing for a little bit though. From 7 to 14, I'm in Central Islip. Then I come back in 10th grade in Mount Vernon, and it's more kind of city like. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of a different environment, way different than when I left. You know what I'm saying? It was like there was a navigating a little bit through there, but I think I was better for all of that. You know what I'm saying? I talk to Damon all the time. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that. Having lived here and lived there and been a bunch of places, that helps make you who you are. So anyway, yo, I rep both of the cities. I got dual citizenship. You know what I'm saying? If it was 2 countries, I'd have 2 different passports. I got dual citizenship. I'm a product of Mount Vernon and Westchester. I'm the borderline of the Bronx, and I'm a product of Central Islip, Long Island, and all the towns out there. So everybody that don't know Long Island, so Long Island was beautiful because Central Islip was where we lived. I went to school with K Solo, um, Kevin Madison growing up. Keith Murray's younger than us. You know what I'm saying? The next town over, you got EPMD. My daughter's mother grew up next door to Parish. So, my daughter got to see a lot of that too. You had a little bit over, you had Amityville where De La's from, and a couple of other groups, and a few minutes over the other direction you got Wine Dancers where Rakim's from. Biz was like Biz was a Rolling Stone. Anywhere he laid his mic was his home. Like he was around. Brentwood claims him. Central Islip claims him. We all claim Biz. Biz was around all the time. Brentwood had Craig Mack, Diamond J, bunch of people like that. Then that's Suffolk County. When you start going a little bit more Nassau, a little closer to Queens, like Roosevelt, Freeport, Hempstead, you had Public Enemy, you had in Uniondale, you had Leaders of the New School. So I got to see a lot of these cats before. I got to see Dave and Prince Paul before music. I got to be around Buster and Charlie and Dinko before music. I got to see some of these cats. I got to see Craig Mack before he rapped under his name Craig Mack. He had a record in '88 under the name MC Troop. So got to see a lot of these cats. And then I got Mount Vernon. Like I said, I got to be around Nourish Brand Nubians before they came out, and I got to be around Heaven and then before they came out, and I'll Be Sure before they came out. And I think like that's why like I'm just like the professional hip hop junkie. Like I got all of that in me. So anyway, that's my little story. I'm gonna end it there. Hopefully I can put these 2 videos together. But that's my story from the 914 to the 516 and back again. This is my next episode of Relax and Take Notes.